What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, and we bring you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is After Sound. So come by, say hello. We do giveaways every stream, and we do giveaways every week here on the YouTube channel. All you have to do is leave your in-game username in the comments section, and I go through and pick out my favorite comments every single week. All right, so what are we talking about today? We are talking about the AMA from November 5th, 2021. I've had a chance to listen to this now more than once, which has been good, or at least more than once on certain parts, and wanted to give my 5 biggest takeaways for this AMA. Now, this is not an AMA recap or a review or a summary. There are many other channels that go out and do a much better job of that, as well as what you are looking at here. There's a lot of blogs, and this is the one officially posted on the official updates channel within the official Discord server of the official Splinterlands game. All right, so sorry, that was just too much. But if you go, you can find it. There's a lot of awesome information here. There's some cool eye candy, and we're gonna get to some of that because I'm only going to cover the things that really stuck out to me, but there's a lot of really cool information here, so we'll be flipping back and forth. So here's my visual that I like to give. My 5 biggest takeaways, we're going to start right away with number 1. This is one of the first things that was talked about, but partnerships. Now, there hasn't been much in terms of like announcements or how things are going to be affected, but I love, as an investor, I love the fact that there are partnerships in the works, that there are really, really cool things happening behind the scenes, and hopefully we'll be able to get more information on that soon. Now, if we go down here, they do have a section where they did talk about partnerships. So if we go to the AMA, they have one with XPS, CryptoBots, and to be honest, I don't know as much information about these were the NFT platforms or NFTs that they'll be minting for free that we'll have access to. I didn't quite understand that, and I'll need to go into that more. But I like the idea of tournaments being partnered with potential sponsors or people who will come in for very, very large prize pools. I mean, that's going to bring a ton of money into the Splinterlands community, given out in prizes for people just competing, which I think is amazing. This is also really cool that there is an educational platform, crypto educational platform in India with 1 million active users. I don't know how necessarily that'll tie in with Splinterlands, but I am definitely a subscriber to the idea that gaming as a whole will be the on-ramp for many people to get into crypto. And I've seen it already with so many people that I've reached out to or spoken with on this channel, on my Twitch channel, on Discord, wherever the case is. There are a lot of people who are coming in who've never really dealt with crypto or done anything with crypto, but are now interested or at least paying attention because they are in this game, right? And then the other big thing from partnerships was the potential guild onboardings. Now, I believe Agrod said there were 8 to 9 guilds that he's talking about that have anywhere from like 40 to 80,000 members. So, you know, if we just round that up slightly, that's like 500,000 potential new people that will have that have their eyes on Splinterlands right now, or the communities could have their eyes on Splinterlands. And if we think about, 1 million spellbook accounts purchased, we might be going up 50% from that. Obviously, I don't think that active player base is that high, but there could be a lot more people that are coming into this game, and this is what we expected, right? We do expect this mass adoption to be happening, and with Chaos Legion right around the corner, this is the perfect time for that. So partnerships were my biggest takeaway. Again, they were at the beginning too, but that was one of the things that really, really caught my attention. Number 2, there was a lot of eye candy. So we'll go through this. There was some card artwork shared. If you go to this at Peak D, or if you just go to the official updates channel on the Discord server, you'll be able to click into this link and see these. I don't remember which ones are which. Obviously, these are Earth monsters. We don't have any stats or abilities yet. This one was creeping Agrod out a little bit. It was interesting because he's very considerate of the fact that there are younger players, and when I say younger, I mean like probably children aged 13 potentially and younger that are playing this game. So we don't want things to be too gory or things like that. So that was something interesting. Obviously, it makes sense. But I wish there was an HBO show that was just as dark and grimy and crazy and gritty. But we also have to understand where the target audience is. These are some of the death monsters here. So we do know that this guy on the right is a death summoner. or will be a death summoner. And this guy on the left is a Jhin. He is the Death Jhin. So we have not seen, I guess we haven't seen Jhins for Death and Fire. Is that what it is? Yeah, because with the rewards cards, we saw the. Oh wait. Oh no, we haven't seen. Okay, we've only seen 2 Jhins. Is that what it is? Jhin Oshanis, Jhin Bilchka. Oh no, and then Jhin Renova, right? And so 2 of the Jhins are legendary. This looks like it'll be another legendary Jhin for Death. I forgot that Harkla is obviously not a Jhin, but it was the legendary rewards card. So there's that. Here are some of the animated versions. Very creepy, very cool. I'm a fan, and it's really exciting to see a lot of this stuff. I would love to see how... Oh, this is the one that got everyone's attention. We don't know. It looks like he's eating something that has like an eyeball hanging off of it. So this is the most... This one is the most gory, but I don't know. I love it, man. It's cool. I love how deeply they are pushing into the lore now, and I am excited to actually dive into the world myself. Hopefully, if there is some kind of not organized, but like published storyboard, or not storyboard isn't even the right way, comic book, something like that. I think that'd be really, really cool to dive into. Obviously, I'm going to try and learn some of the lore that is already on the website, but comic books in general, movies, TV shows are all cool. All right. Number 3, this was really interesting. Everybody's been wondering about Furious Chicken and its potential replacement as a 0 mana card in the upcoming Modern format. And Yabamat addressed this kind of head on, saying that obviously Furious Chicken will not be usable in Modern format. So what have they done? They have replaced Furious Chicken with not 1 card, but 5. Each splinter is going to have a Fiend, right? Fiend, and that will be a 0 mana card with certain stats and abilities that make sense for the splinter. But there will be instances in wild format games where you'll be able to use both a chicken and a fiend. And again, all these fiends are going to be 0 mana. So I believe these fiends are going to be legendary monsters, right? So the interesting thing, which kind of leads into the next point, is that there's actually now going to be 2 legendary monsters per splinter, as opposed to Untamed, when I believe there was only 1 legendary monster per splinter. So really cool. This is exciting. Obviously, I am so pumped to see how the game meta changes and the game strategy overall changes. Obviously, every level is different, but these cards are going to come in with certain stats and certain abilities, and and not just the fiends, but all of these cards are going to come in and really, really change the game. I mean, just look at the rewards cards and look at how dominant Venari Wavesmith made the water deck in bronze. And then you add on top of that people who can get or have a Jhin Oshanis, and all of a sudden water became probably one of the more powerful splinters in bronze and silver. And again, I can't really speak to higher up. I'm sure Jhin Oshanis is phenomenal in the higher levels too. I just don't play them, so I don't want to speak to them. But in both bronze and silver, having a Jhin Oshanis really, really changed the game. And in bronze specifically, having a Wavesmith really changed the game. And you can see that with the price of Venari Wavesmith and the demand that is there for that card. So that's really cool. I don't know. I don't think there's any other information. Let's see if they put anything for Fiend. Each CL Splinter will have a 0 mana legendary card. Fiend will be similar to Furious Chicken, but better. Awesome. And since we're here, there's some cool Splinterware out there. So I think I'm going to need to get one. And if I can get my hands on some Splinterlands content or Splinterlands gear, I'll be wearing those during the videos and during streams. I think it'll be fun. All right. Number 5, last one that we have. Vouchers will be needed to be eligible, or are needed to be eligible for all the airdrop cards, right? So what ends up happening is after the first, after each million packs are sold, there's a chance of you receiving airdrop cards. And I need to get more information on this because I just recently learned the difference between the promo card and the airdrop card. Obviously, the promo card is only available for, and that is Dr. Blight, only available for those who buy in the presale, and they confirmed this during the AMA. But the airdrop cards, and we don't know what the airdrop cards will be. I know in the past they've been legendary summoners in some cases, but in order to be eligible for the airdrop cards, you will need to buy packs from the store to get them. And in order to get them, they're going to be given out every 1 million packs sold. So if you want to be eligible for all of them, you will actually need to buy within the first 1 million available for general sale, right? And what's very, very interesting now is I feel like vouchers should probably go up in price just a little bit, because if you want to be eligible for these airdrop cards, if you want to be eligible for all the airdrop cards, I should clarify, you will need a voucher now, or vouchers, in order to buy packs in that first million, right? Because when the general sale goes live, there will be 2 million vouchers given for that first 30-day period, right? And you'll need to have a voucher and buy a pack with a voucher and be part of the first million of that, right? So if you wait for the full general sale where there's no vouchers required, you are missing out on 2 potential airdrops. So if you want to get in, I feel like this does somewhat raise the value, maybe not of SPS as a whole, but definitely for vouchers, because people who are selling off their vouchers now, it's like, well, this is just a reminder that if you want to be eligible for all the airdrops, you should be buying. So if you are getting vouchers, maybe you don't sell them. And if that creates any kind of supply shock, even slightly, that should bring the price up a little bit. Granted, I don't know. I haven't really sold any vouchers yet, so it's not something that I'm thinking about. It's not something that I'm considering, right? Like the price of vouchers and therefore selling. To me, vouchers have value because I want to have as many packs as possible, whether that is in the pre-sale or after the pre-sale, but general sale with vouchers. And then once the regular general sale starts, I want to see if I can get my hands on as many packs as possible at that point too. So those are the 5. There is just one thing, again, and it's because I am the DEC bear of Splinterlands, but Aggroed addressed this fully, and I just wanted to throw it in here as a little bonus. But somebody asked Aggroed head on, are you planning to try to do anything to get DEC back to its peg? He said no, but they're also not planning, again, to take DEC off of its peg, right? So they're not planning to do anything they're not planning to take DEC off of its peg. Now, what was interesting here is Aggroed actually called out how modern format coming in and being established will make DEC even more inflationary. He used those terms, which in a sense should drive down the price in certain ways. So they are actively expecting DEC to go back to its peg. Now, we still have 8.5 months probably before the airdrop is over. So we're still a while away, and DEC is obviously still 11, maybe 12 times its peg, 15x its peg at the recent all-time high. But again, what I keep telling you guys is that every single day that you are holding DEC, the value of that DEC as an airdrop point goes down and down and down. Modern format is only going to add more. So right now, if we are, let's just say we're at 11x our peg. I think that's the last price that I saw, 0.011 or 1.1 cents per DEC. That means that in the current setup, 11 million DEC will be printed every single day or issued every single day for the rewards pool. If there's a second modern format added on top of that, that'll be another 11 million added in. So again, there are certain things happening here that are in the short to medium term, I believe, can drive the price of DEC down. Now, if I may just give not even a price prediction, right? But obviously I follow the general trends of crypto as a whole. I think Q4 and, this Q4 after the Bitcoin halving is going to be absolutely ridiculous, and Bitcoin potentially reaching new all-time highs, maybe even getting to that 6-figure level that everybody's been waiting for is definitely possible. Now, in the mania of this, I think DEC can probably still go up even higher and probably reach new all-time highs, maybe even reach 2-3 cents, who knows, right? So there could potentially be a trade that you could make here, right? Buying DEC at a penny. And again, this is not financial advice. To be very transparent, I'm not doing this, right? But I'm telling you that I can see this happening where DEC shoots up with the rest of the cryptocurrency market just because everybody's kind of FOMOing into this. So people discover games, people discover Splinterlands, people discover crypto in general. There's more money flowing into the space until it all just goes, and then somebody pops the balloon and we go into that 18-month bear market that everybody expects after every bull run, right? And when that happens, DEC may come down back down to the levels that it's at now, but it may come down even further than where it is, right? It may dip even further, especially if modern format is time there, especially if people are opening their Chaos packs, Chaos Legion packs, and especially if all of the Chaos Legion packs sell out. There will be 4.5 billion, right? 4.5 billion airdrop points added in. And I've covered this in a different video, but right now we have 8.5 billion. So we'll be increasing by almost 50% just when Chaos Legion packs are out. And this is if nobody even opens a pack. Each pack is 300 airdrop points, and you have 15 million packs, right? So we're gonna have 4.5 billion packs, 4.5 billion airdrop points added to this, meaning that if you are not increasing the amount of DEC by 50% of what you already own, you're in trouble. You're in trouble because the value will just continue to go down and down and down. And that's not counting the DEC that's issued, the tens of millions of DEC that are issued every single day for the rewards. So lots of interesting things happening, guys. Again, sorry, I didn't mean to get on that DEC bear train that I am the conductor of, apparently. So, but I just want to share with you because the team is addressing this head on, and I love it. I love it because, again, my thoughts are I just don't want anybody to get wrecked. That's the whole thing. I want people to fully understand what they're getting into when they invest in DEC, right? So, and yes, I'm using air quotes for invest in DEC because DEC is a currency and not really an asset. So that's just how I view it. Just giving you my 2 cents. Hopefully you'll do your own research and make the decision that is best for you. And at the end of the day, I don't really care whether I'm right or wrong, to be honest with you. I don't. But I do care that you guys make some money and improve your lives. So whatever it is, even if I'm wrong and have to eat my own words, I hope you guys can come away better tomorrow than you are today. All right? That's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please go check out the AMA. It's getting really fun now because it's not just Aggroed and Yaba Matt anymore. They've started adding some new team members on. We're seeing more faces. We're really seeing this company grow, right? Obviously, we're seeing the community grow, but we're seeing the company grow as well. We're seeing a lot of new hearing a lot of new voices and all the different things that are being kind of delegated out. So that was actually a lot of fun. And they got into the whole thing where Aggroed was smashing a toilet in New York while he was there for NFT.NYC. So, if to be honest with you guys, to be very honest, right? Why am I so bullish on this game? Why do I really, enjoy it? And why am I making content about it? Why am I spending my time making content about it? I feel like we are at a place and involved with a project at a very special time, right? I think that there are going to be some amazing things that happen, not just with Splinterlands, the game, but just with the community as a whole. And it goes back to number one here, partnerships, right? There's just so much coming down the line. There's so much focus on gaming. There's so much focus specifically on Splinterlands. And just, as somebody who creates content for this, right? Not that I'm on any special platform or whatever, but it's just like, as somebody who comes into contact with a lot of new players in this game, whether it's through the comments in the YouTube channel, whether it's through the people who come through on my Twitch streams, or people just that I'm interacting with on Reddit and on Discord, there are a lot of new people, a lot of really excited people who are just getting into this game and discovering how awesome, how fun it can be, and how life-changing it can be in many, many ways, right? So hopefully that's you guys. Hopefully you are getting some value out of it. I will catch you guys in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Maybe I should start signing off and saying, I will see you around Pretoria. Nah, still feels weird. I'll see you around the game. Have a good one.